Jamie.
Yes.
What do you have?
Good morning. I have Witchlings, which just came out. This is a huge title from Scholastic, and I think it's going to be a big seller all summer long, really, starting with spring break.
And I like that author. I read another one of her books.
Nice. Claribel Ortega.
Yes.
Nice. What I love especially about this is that if you run in and get it in time, you can get a little Witchlings pin, which is a toad with a top hat. And he is a character in this story, which is about a girl. And the Witchlings are all around 12 or 13. They get sorted into houses, and then together they form a coven. And when they recite that coven set of words, then they start to get their powers. So she and her best friend, both of them are ready to get into the House of Hyacinth, and they know they will. They've been working so hard, and she doesn't.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it gets even worse. She ends up not in a coven at all, but in this, it's a coven of a couple of people, but when they recite those words, their coven doesn't take. So now they're going to be spares. They're not going to be witches at all. So she is absolutely brokenhearted, and it's a book about being exactly who you are and where you're meant to be. Because this coven, she ends up taking a big risk on behalf of the coven, and they have a huge task ahead of them. But if they manage to do it, they will be very powerful witches. So it's a great read, a lot of fun, and I like that message of being exactly where you're supposed to be. And I love one of the characters in her coven who was a bully to her for a lot of years, but she's an interesting character. She's not as bad as she seems. So some really fun things in this one, and very cool pen.